Hello, friends. This short video is to help your back. And of course, I'm in a different setup than I normally am. So I want to take a moment to explain to you what you'll need for this. And this is for those days or nights when your back is just a little questionable. Maybe it's starting to get tender. You have a muscle kind of pulling, kind of speaking to you, or maybe it's gone beyond that and it's feeling very fragile and vulnerable. So, it's a few of my favorite things to do just to kind of slowly and intelligently give some love to my back. And most times I walk away feeling much better. And you can repeat this short little practice 2 or 3 times through the day. So what you'll need is a long yoga belt, and most yoga belts on by the label have this little tag that says 8. Like an 8 or a 10 usually works best, the longer, but a 6 might work as well. And you'll need to actually hook it through the D ring so that it's tight. And then you also need to be set up near a door in your house, and specifically a door that moves outward if possible. Okay, so it's not going to swing in on you, that chances are less. So the door that moves out. So once you can go ahead and pause me if you need to grab a belt and get set up near a door, and then I'll show you how to do this. So what you're going to do is make sure your buckle is outside. You're going to be hooking this around the doorknob on the back side. Once it's hooked around the doorknob, then you'll take these two pieces and just bring them together nice and neat and thin so it will fit easily and wedge into between the door and the door jamb. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to just take it around the doorknob and then get it up over the latch so it's not in the way of the lock. And then I'm just going to pull the door firmly shut and yank on it a little bit for safety. And there's a trust factor in this. So once you have that, also make sure, talk to your family members that they're not going to try to open the door from the other side while you're doing this. And once you have that, I'm going to adjust my camera. So I'm going to lose my head and we're going down here now. You'll step in to the belt, just like putting on your pants, and then place the belt at the top of your thighs, right here by your hip crease. And this is where you get to like lean out into a little bit and say, is it going to hold me? I think it is. You got to build some trust with it. And then from there, just slowly start to bend forward, reach down to the floor. Once your hands arrive, you'll feel safe. And then I like to walk my feet back just a little bit once I get here. So I can really hang and get some traction through my spine and anchor. This belt is anchoring our bones, our thigh bones, back to the back side of the pelvis. Then you can reach your arms long. I'm up on my fingertips, not a lot of weight in my hands at all. And really just trusting here, building a relationship with this belt. Like, I think you're going to hold me. And it actually feels so good. I find myself wanting to sway a little side to side. So you might try that. We'll just hang out here with some nice deep breaths. Some days, this is the one thing I do, just this one thing a couple times. But I'm going to show you a couple more things to add on in this short video. You can also take this belt with you when you travel and do this traveling, sitting a lot, as we know, can create tension, tightness in the low back, everywhere actually. And then we'll still lift our heads and chests a little. Here's a variation. Lift your heels, so you're on the balls of your feet, and then down here by your tailbone, see if you can try to turn that up. Just the attempt of tilting the pelvis. Tilt the pelvis up, and then drop just your right heel down. Feel what goes on in the right leg. And let's switch. Lift the right heel, drop the left heel, still trying to tilt the tail up if you can. And then release. And then just release and hang one more time. Now I'm letting my elbows come towards the floor. because I have more trust in the belt. And if you did fall, you would have your hands here to support you, but it's highly unlikely. We'll start to come out of it now by lifting up. We'll take a little step back with our hands and a little step forward with our feet, back with our hands, and bend the knees here and just come halfway up, hands to your thighs. And then little tilts of the pelvis. So tilt the tail up and tuck it under. Just a small movement here, kind of feeling things out. Where does it feel a little more stuck or a little catchy? What feels better? And then if that feels okay, take it larger into a little bit of a cow and a cat. So more of the spine. Inhale as we lift the tail and the chest. Exhale as we round and tuck. And then let's simply stand. And I'll show you another one. So we'll step out of the belt. And then from here, we'll back up. And this is to create length all the way up the back muscles and through the arm. So you're going to take your hand underneath, and then grab it on top. So a firm grab. And then back up. I'm going to turn my camera just a little bit here. Then we'll back up and bend our knees and put the free arm on your leg here, forearm on the leg. And then from your hip to your armpit and beyond, you want to find that length, that good stretch. So I'm pulling back with my hips, my pelvis. I'm going to look down at the floor and slightly lift my right armpit up and just let the weight of your body keep drifting back. Feels absolutely divine. Now, a variation you could add in is to straighten your right leg and look under the right arm, just a little bit of a twist. Straightening my right leg because I have my right arm reaching out. Oh, yeah. And then we'll pull up and we'll switch. So we're going to bring the left hand under, grab a hold, walk back so you feel a nice long extension up the left side of the body. Look down. Lift the left armpit. And right now, both knees are bent. We're just pulling back with the pelvis. And then let's try straightening the left leg and turning just slightly, look under the left arm. Oh, so yummy. And then lift yourself on up. And then we'll just do a few extra simple stretches to address the hips. And if you just stand holding the wall, bring your right leg up for your quadricep. So all of these muscles that attach to the pelvis are contributors to misalignment or stiffness, tightness, pulling across the back. So we'll just open up each one of them. And of course, you can repeat this or pause me at any time and repeat them or do them longer if need be. Let's do the other one. We already did our hamstrings when we were bent forward in that hanging traction positions. We got some back of our legs there. And this is the front of the legs. And now let's go the inside of the legs. So we'll just take a wide stance, turn the right foot out, lunge over, and just hold here. So you can focus on the inseam of the leg where this comes up and attaches to the pelvis also. And oh, this one's extremely tight on your teacher. Ay, ay, ay. And let's switch sides. So it doesn't take a lot. It's just, we have to remember that we have these tools to help ourselves. We feel self-empowered when our back starts to feel like it's just getting off track, starting to speak to us. We have to listen right away And usually it's just our body's way of getting our attention. Something's tight or something's out of alignment, or maybe we've been sitting too much, or maybe you went for a long walk yesterday and you didn't stretch afterwards and now it's biting you. So we did let's do the outer hip as well. So we'll sit like a little chair pose. You can hold on to the wall if you want, cross the right leg over and sit back. These are all ones that you could do. If you are a walker, at the end of your walk, just hold a post or your mailbox or something and do your quads, your inner thighs, your outer thighs, and your hamstrings. Like a forward bend would be easy to do. Let's switch sides. Oh yeah. It's the tight spot, usually on all of us humans. And I don't know about you, but my back feels really good right now. Because truth be told, this is the third time I've tried to record this. The first two times, the audio didn't work. So hey, by the third time of doing this, I feel like $1,000,000. So I hope you enjoyed that, and just put this in your favorites. Put a little heart by it if you know that you have a back that needs a little extra attention on a more regular basis. So thank you for joining me for this practice, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Take care.